first exercise this week we continue with the hammer and elbow. This time the guys try to attack the lead and rear leg. As always, the reasons are many, but for now is to help us move and to think about where we are in relation to and consider how the opponent may also move. When the light switch is on and our mind is focused, we can see many things. Everything is sat there right in front of all of us, but how many of us can actually see everything? In truth, it's not easy, otherwise everybody would know everything, and that's just not the case. But if we want, we must study, and the more we study, the more we understand. In this exercise, you look how the guys use the punch combination to connect with one of the opponents and the hammer elbow to attack and connect with the other. It's an interesting little change, but one with good reason. Okay, here is one of the slight upgrades we talked about earlier. In previous classes, the guys hit the ground and developed their work, whilst opponent number 2 was stood behind them. You may have noticed this and possibly questioned it in your own mind. This is good. But now the guys start to evolve this part and implement the shield a little more seriously now, as clearly this is a vital part of our survival. We continue to look at how KFM has developed some of the basic counter traps with the ring, and this time the trap is a 1 over 1 under reference. This is awesome work and totally fascinating. We've spent many years developing this part of the equation. We only touch upon a few things at present, as the Urban Weapon programme is vast in its complete form, but this is enough to provoke the mind for now. When our mind only receives a little inspiration, it really can go a long way. This is our objective at present. Throw a stone in the water, but watch a ripple spread across the mind. All pioneers are seen as a little crazy in the beginning. Why? Because they challenge the conditioned mindset of the masses. To really evolve, we must be really out there, as they say. In this exercise, once the guys have destroyed the control of the opponent, they then use the hammer and the elbow ariete to connect and climb. This is another nice little development that has a simple yet true emotional substance behind it. The Urban X programme that we're all following is the platform to all the future work. Once we've absorbed all the basic student syllabus, we can then accelerate and enter deeper into the essence of KFM. All in all, a great journey if this is what lights your fire. Okay, first series with the focus pads. The guys build on the first part of today's class. They use the shield on the ground, the punch combination on one opponent and the hammer and elbow on the other. Once up, they destroy the 1 over 1 under highline reference trap. We really like this work a lot. Obviously we're going to say that because we processed it. But when we train like this over the years, it really does start to feed what we want. Plus don't forget, we are never set or fixed. Things evolve and change with the times, as with everything. If we look in the middle of this development, the guys had the punch and hammer combination, topped off with the elbow ariete. It just keeps us constantly striking and receiving, obviously. And also in the two opponent section, we carry constantly the destruction of the elbows, knees and kicks throughout. If we are catching this grade properly now, then the future will be awesome. As once the foundation is laid, well, we can build anything we want and in any direction, because we're able to see where we're trying to go. Okay, this is a biggie. You will need to walk and talk your way through this one. Get the pen and paper out, watch and note all of the developments, as there are a lot. This is your homework, as they say. We learn a lot from observing, and the more we understand the work, the easier the observation becomes. Basically meaning you can see what's going on pretty much at a glance. We all want to be monsters of combat, but like anything, it usually involves a lot of hard work and discipline. The modern day culture transmits the "I want everything now" mentality, but KFM follows the process of life, day by day, month by month and year by year. It's just the way it is. We can try to defy it, but be careful. Conclusion time again. Well, lots to go at in this one, so enjoy and have fun. Till next week.